In a quiet American town, a struggling single mother and her little daughter carried more burdens than smiles. When the girl's only joy, her beloved pink bicycle, broke down, hope seemed lost. But fate led them to a humble mechanic whose simple act of kindness would not only fix a bike, but also mend two lonely hearts and change all of their lives forever. Like, share and subscribe, and tell us where you're watching from. Now let's get started. Life in the small Kansas town was not easy for Sarah, a 30-year-old single mother. Her days began before sunrise and ended late at night, working long shifts at a diner just to keep a roof over her and her daughter's heads. She was constantly tired, her hands calloused from endless work, yet her smile never faded when she looked at her little girl. 8-year-old Lily was her reason to keep going. Despite their struggles, Lily carried an innocent joy in her heart, finding happiness in the simplest things, especially her small pink bicycle, the last gift from her late grandfather. Every afternoon, after finishing homework, Lily would rush outside to ride her bike. The sound of her laughter as she pedaled through the neighborhood brought peace to Sarah's tired heart. It reminded her that despite the hardships, her daughter still had pieces of childhood left to hold on to. But one fateful day, the chain of Lily's beloved bike snapped, leaving it useless. Lily tugged at the pedals desperately, but the wheels refused to move. Tears rolled down her cheeks as she whispered, "Mom, it's broken." Sarah bent down, hugging her tightly, whispering comfort, even though she knew she couldn't afford to fix it. That night, Sarah lay awake, staring at the ceiling of their small rented apartment. Bills piled high on the kitchen table, each one a reminder of how tight things were. Even the thought of spending money on bike repairs seemed impossible when every dollar was needed for food and rent. She thought about her daughter's sad eyes, and her heart broke all over again. "She deserves more than this," Sarah whispered to herself, her voice cracking in the darkness. She wished she could give Lily the carefree life other children had, but she felt trapped in the cycle of survival. A week passed and Lily grew quieter. Without her bike, she spent afternoons sitting on the porch steps, watching other kids ride by. One afternoon, while walking home from school, she spotted a small auto garage. Its old sign read, "Jack's Repair Shop," and through the open doors, she saw bikes hanging on the walls alongside cars. Her eyes widened with hope. "Mom, look! Maybe he can fix it," she begged, tugging Sarah's hand. Sarah hesitated, embarrassed at the thought of asking for help when she had so little to offer, but Lily's hopeful eyes melted her resistance. Inside the garage, they met Jack, a 34-year-old mechanic. He wore grease-stained overalls, his hair slightly messy and his hands rough from years of work. Yet when he looked up and saw Sarah and Lily standing timidly with the broken bike, his expression softened immediately. Jack knelt down to Lily's level, smiling gently. "What happened to your bike, sweetheart?" he asked. Lily explained in her small, shaky voice about the broken chain. Sarah, standing nervously behind, tried to apologize for bothering him, but Jack only waved his hand kindly. "You're not bothering me at all," he said warmly. Jack carefully inspected the bicycle, turning the wheels and checking the chain. He could see it needed more than a simple fix. It was old, rusted, and unsafe. Sarah nervously asked how much it might cost, her voice trembling. Jack looked up at her, then back at Lily, who was staring at him with wide, worried eyes. Smiling, he shook his head and said, "Don't worry about it. This one's on me." Sarah blinked, stunned. She wasn't used to kindness from strangers, and for a moment she didn't know how to respond. But Lily's face lit up instantly, her sadness replaced with hope. That afternoon, Jack set to work. He cleaned the rust, tightened the bolts, replaced the chain, and oiled the wheels until they spun smoothly. He even polished the frame and repainted the handlebars to give the bike a fresh look. Sarah watched quietly from the side, her heart swelling with gratitude she couldn't put into words. For Jack, it wasn't just about fixing a bike, it was about giving a little girl back her happiness. Each movement of his hands showed care, and with every part he repaired, he unknowingly began repairing something much deeper, the brokenness inside a struggling little family. When Jack finally rolled the bike out of the garage, it looked almost new. The wheels spun smoothly, the handlebars gleamed with fresh paint, and the chain clicked into place perfectly. Lily's eyes widened as if she was seeing magic unfold before her. She squealed in excitement, rushing to climb onto the seat. With a gentle push from Jack, she pedaled forward, the bike gliding as though it had been reborn. Her laughter echoed through the quiet street, so pure and joyful that it made Sarah's eyes brim with tears. For the first time in weeks, Lily felt free again. Sarah stood there speechless, her hand pressed over her heart. "You didn't have to do all this," she whispered, her voice breaking with emotion. Jack shrugged lightly, wiping grease from his hands with a rag. "Sometimes the best things in life shouldn't cost anything," he said warmly. Sarah felt a lump in her throat, unable to remember the last time a stranger had shown such kindness. She wanted to thank him properly, but before she could, Lily hopped off the bike, ran to Jack and hugged him tightly. Then in her innocent voice she blurted out, "Please marry my mom." The words hung in the air, making Sarah's cheeks flush red with embarrassment. She laughed nervously, trying to hush her daughter, but Jack only chuckled softly. He looked at Sarah with gentle eyes, a quiet smile on his face. "Your daughter's quite the matchmaker," he teased kindly. Sarah avoided his gaze, but deep down, a warmth spread in her chest she hadn't felt in years. Lily, grinning from ear to ear, held both of their hands together and giggled. What began as a simple bike repair had suddenly turned into something much more, something none of them had expected. In the days that followed, Jack often checked on Lily's bike, making sure it stayed in perfect condition. But his visits soon became about more than the bicycle. Sometimes he brought ice cream for Lily after school, or stayed for dinner when Sarah insisted he shouldn't eat alone. Slowly, laughter returned to their small home, filling the spaces that once felt heavy with silence. Sarah began to see Jack not just as a kind mechanic, but as someone who truly cared for her and her daughter. For Lily, it was simple. She already loved him like family. The little town started noticing too. Neighbors would see Jack walking with Sarah and Lily, carrying grocery bags or fixing things around their apartment. Whispers of curiosity turned into smiles of approval. Everyone could see how naturally they fit together, how Jack's presence seemed to ease the burdens Sarah had carried alone for so long. He never made her feel weak for needing help. Instead, he made her feel stronger, reminding her that kindness wasn't pity, but love in action. For Sarah, it was as if life was slowly stitching her broken pieces back together. One evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the sky in shades of gold, Lily rode her bike in circles outside, while Jack and Sarah watched from the porch. Sarah glanced at him, her voice soft. "I don't know how to thank you for everything," she said. Jack looked at her, his eyes steady and sincere. "You don't have to," he replied. "Just let me be here." Sarah's heart swelled, tears glistening in her eyes. Lily rode past them, shouting joyfully, "See, Mom, I told you he's the one." They both laughed, and in that moment Sarah realized her daughter had been right all along. The man who repaired a bike had also repaired their hearts and changed their lives forever.